everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Comics Plus presented by AF Studios. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Ferg.
And today we are going to be discussing the last episode of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
The final episode, the best episode.
Oh my God, it was by far my favorite. I know we didn't talk about 4 and 5 because, to put it plain and simple, we just forgot to record. But I was gonna say episode 5 was my favorite episode until, I loved it.
Until this one, obviously.
Until this one. Oh my God, it was such a good episode. Okay, Starting off, they were in New York City.
Yep. They just got right into it. Well, that's where episode 5 left off. They were headed to New York after they heard where Carly was. And they left us on the cliffhanger on episode 5 with Sam's wings or whatever. And
opening the little case from Wakanda.
It was like the calm before the storm. The Wakandan case. The calm before the storm. They were like on the boat talking about life and things that matter in their life. It was a really good setup for this episode, which we knew was going to be all action.
Oh, absolutely. There was one moment that they weren't crazy. Fighting, which was at the end. But they start off in New York. They're at the conference. The lights go off, and people from the Flag Smashers inside her job let off less carbon monoxide, I'm assuming, or some kind of poisonous gas, whatever that is.
I feel like it wasn't poisonous. I feel like it was just to get them out of there.
Oh, that's true. Maybe. Right, because there's no way none of them breathes. Right.
So that because there's people waiting outside, and then Sam comes flying in. Boom! Reveal.
It was so amazing. I didn't cry at that part, but I was very.
You got my red, white, and blue on.
I don't have my whatever, but I got my book.
Total coincidence, by the way.
Oh my God!
I did not plan this.
But I saw a video, and his suit was just like the suit from Captain America: The First Avenger, but Cap's suit had 3 wings, and Sam's only has 2 because in flight formations they what's called something with flight formations when you lose a soldier that instead of having 3 wings it's 2 wings, so Sam only has 2 wings representing that missing stripe being Cap.
That's cool.
I know.
That's very nice. Very nice little detail I think they're in there. I like those.
All right, moving on.
So what happens next? So then they start getting the people on the transports out of there after Sam kicks their ass all upstairs, and then we get some JSP, some George St. Pierre or wherever, I think that's his name. He's an MMA fighter. That's
yes.
That's the guy that Sam was fighting that was giving him a real hard time.
To kill him. What movie is he from that he is a pent-up aggression against the Falcon?
I forget.
Oh well, we'll figure it out.
It could have been like Winter Soldier or something. I don't know.
That's true. Maybe.
I don't remember seeing him in any other movies. I thought that was his first appearance.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of him, and so is Rock, because me and him, we like that stuff.
You and your fights, you boys and your fights.
Yeah. He's one of the best. He's one of the best. He's retired now. He does acting.
Oh yeah, that's a great actor. Maybe it was in the comics, and this was a little Easter egg, but we could totally be off. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
But moving on,
so they had a cool fight. He gave him a real hard time, which I liked. But he was obviously was he a super soldier? Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And then we see Shannon.
Yes, she's in her disguise. Sharon.
One of them, Sharon. She's in her disguise. Kills the guy that
I noticed.
What?
I wrote in my notes here. That same disguise she used was the same one that Black Widow
yes,
and Winter Soldier.
One of my favorite moments.
When she was like that old lady and she pulls it off. She got the gun.
Yeah. Did I step on your moment? One of my favorite quotes of all time.
I'm pretty sure that's the same technology, which I'm sure has no relevance, but cool.
But still, it's a cool touch.
Cool little touch.
Yeah, she kills the guy. Sad, but meh. And then Bucky, she said that one line, "You had one job." It was funny because he was too busy taking Carly's call.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I like how Bucky kind of comes full circle with his life in that moment. He later does that with making amends and at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But in that moment, he comes to terms and says I used to be just like you, you're gonna look back at this and just think about all the people you've killed.
Right.
that was his moment to come full circle, I feel, from the beginning of the show till
Yeah.
now.
No, that was definitely, it was very relevant.
That was an important phone call, and then she obviously didn't listen.
Yeah.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Oh, she's crazy. But then we get to the part where it's like that weird little, not sewer, construction site. And Bucky finally makes it after, getting caught up in the moment. And then we have this, like, I don't know how to describe how I felt when I saw John Walker.
I know. Yeah,
like,
it was
a half-ass redemption. That's how I felt.
No, it was. But when he first came in, like, I could tell that he wasn't there to for selfish reasons.
Yeah, right.
Which I kind of thought was cool. I liked his arc was great, honestly, in that regards. But then he turns into somebody else. We'll get to that.
Get into that. Yeah.
But his fight scenes were cool. His makeshift shield was not so cool.
What was he thinking? Like, hey, I had a vibranium shield, but let me just use aluminum foil real quick. What was he thinking? Like, what did he think was going to happen? Oh my God. Well, listen, we love the effort.
His head is obviously not in the right place if you didn't know.
No, it's not. But then again, his best friend just died. So you kind of feel bad for him. But you know what I like? How he, obviously, we knew John Walker wasn't gonna be the bad guy, but we all hated him. And I felt bad because, what?
I want to say this. I think him killing that guy was not even that bad. But the fact that he was losing his mind before going against the operation just because he wanted to make a name for himself as Captain America, all of that building up, we as viewers were looking for an excuse to hate him, and him going crazy with the shield.
That was definitely the turning point for me, at least too. That's when I because I tweeted after that, John Walker is not my Captain America or something like that.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously not Captain America, but I feel because obviously we mentioned last podcast that people were giving death threats in real life and all that.
Yeah, I feel bad. So I feel this moment kind of makes
people hated this guy.
Right. At least now I'm okay, he did try to do good, and even at the end of the episode, which we'll get to in sequential order, but Bucky was even oh, good job, whatever. You know what I mean? He wasn't oh, Walker, why'd you do that? Blah blah blah. So that's at least I feel we can be okay because Bucky's okay with it.
Yeah, they gave us that medium to be okay with it,
which I like. It was nice. So then there's obviously a lot of fighting going on. You have Bucky beating some random person and then saving those people.
Like I said to you and Cam in our little group chat, I felt like this entire show he was just straight nerfed, he was.
I want to know what nerfed means.
All right, it means
finagled.
It's like a COD term, a video game term, when, let's just say for example in COD they have a gun out that's really overpowered, and the new update and they make the gun weaker. People call it, they nerf it.
Okay.
They make it a Nerf gun, but
got
people just use that in real life for other situations. So they totally put the lid on him is what I'm trying to say.
On Bucky.
Yeah.
I agree.
He used to be OP in Winter Soldier,
Yeah, because he was mind controlled.
But he was still super powerful.
Badass. I know.
That's mine. He's still physically I'm not saying he just got his ass kicked in the show. I feel a lot.
I do too. When he was going up against regular super soldiers, it's if he's taken on Cap before, plus Black Widow and who was the other guy in Winter Soldier? Was it Falcon? Was he in that movie?
I think he was against Black Panther.
Oh no, not in Civil War. I'm talking about the first Winter Soldier, but whatever. He was against Natasha, Cap, and I think Sam. I have no idea. But he gave them a run for their money, and now he's just against one super soldier that's not Captain America. I get it.
It kind of has an explanation. He's trying to escape his past, so maybe that's an explanation. I don't know.
Or maybe the mind control heightens his badassery. I have no idea, but I understand the term nerfs now.
Oh yeah. I feel, but in this episode though brings me to that point. I feel they did him justice because he was kicking ass, taking names.
Kick names, take ass.
take names, take ass.
As you should.
Vice versa. As you should.
No,
so
I
comes, full circle with all that. And then they go to the like the lower levels of like whatever building they were in.
Yeah, some construction thing.
The big reveal with Sharon.
Oh my God. I knew she was the power broker. I think you called it in one of the earlier episodes.
You called it, no, with the phone thing, right?
Well, I knew she was, I called it with the bad guy. Someone, I don't know if, maybe it was when we had Cam on, but one of you guys said that you think that she's a power broker, and I'm pretty sure it was you. I called like the villain thing.
I don't think I called her. I don't think I called her that, but I think I said I don't trust her.
Okay, maybe that was it.
I think Cam called her that.
Well, we were all on the right
track. In that episode, though, you said the thing about the phones.
Yeah.
And hey, you were right.
I was right.
So low-key, that theory is still valid.
Okay, good. Apple only works with superheroes.
Yes.
But Android's bad.
Subtle messages from
like now everybody should understand. Go get an iPhone. But also like don't. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then they're
Carly.
One-on-ones, John Walker.
Did they fight? No, yeah, they did. They fought, whatever. Yeah, cool fight scene.
Oh God.
Carly.
Shannon kills Carly because Sam's trying to talk her out. Like, oh my God, Carly, I
stood up.
Don't do this. I literally was like,
so sick of
you should. Well, we knew Shannon was bad, but we still hyped her up.
I even though she's bad, I still like her. Like,
I do too. She's not like
entirely bad. I feel she's just kind of off herself. Loki. She's what?
The reverse Loki, because Loki was like bad then good.
Yeah, true.
Then he died.
He was always kind of shady though.
Oh yeah.
Even when she was good.
She's
just shady. I mean, unless she becomes like a real threat, like that's. I
know. Now it's intense because now
if she gets like crazy, then we're gonna have some different opinions.
Yeah, because she has her old position back, so now they have. She and whoever else has access to
her acting though is
impeccable,
phenomenal,
so good. And it's crazy because she actually looks like Peggy. Like those two actors have like a very similar face, so it's really interesting.
I know, it's cool. It is very cool.
And then the speech that Sam gave,
that brings us to the speech now.
I've talked about in the one podcast, I can't remember what one. But I was just like, I like how Black Panther is not too political about it. And this speech, nothing political about it, but they got that like that hard topic across. And
like usually, all right. I'm gonna be honest. Usually, I'm not like I don't watch shows I use shows to like escape. I think we discussed this with Cam. I feel
maybe.
But like to like escape all that stuff going on in the real world. I think like some of the stuff that they do in this show is like I feel like it's better off in a more realistic setting of a show. But I think it's also very relevant in this show at the same time.
Right.
And
I completely agree.
And I think that speech that Sam gave at the end was probably the best way you could have integrated both of those ideals. And he just like knocked out of the park. Like it was nothing about like just like it was about like Black people, but it wasn't just about like that. It was about people
about the bigger picture, right? Like when he said you have food or you have the power to give them food, like go get them food. Like that's even for like hungry people. Like so that message needs to be like broadcasted like everywhere.
It really does actually.
Like, literally everywhere. Oh my God, it was beautiful. I was like, damn. It's like, okay, Sam. Okay, Captain America. Oh my God, I was so excited. We have a cat back.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say? It's like that's like a speech that you can just like say to like it just applies in all like areas, and like it was just and it actually made sense too. Yeah. And it was relevant to what was happening in the show, and that's why I liked it a lot.
Right. It wasn't someone like bullshitting their way trying to like pretend that they know about like an issue, like
it had some realness to it.
Exactly. It was great. I loved it.
And it carried on Carly's message as well, because he was saying like, oh, like if you don't change how you're doing things, there's gonna be another Carly, like there's gonna be this and that, like you can't keep living on like this. Like it's very relevant in the Marvel world and in our world as well. Because there are people like that in real life who are like Carly, not super soldiers, but who knows? Maybe in the future there are, but
killing people, but But yeah, we don't know. You know what I mean? And it was such a good speech.
I'm pretty sure they are real, actually.
Super soldiers?
Like, to an extent, yeah.
I would love to be one.
Maybe not serum, but I'm pretty sure I've seen stuff like that before. And like on like
dang
Twitter, but what's the relevance of that, right?
Like we've seen like 23 movies based on it or anything.
Oh yeah.
No. No. Oh my gosh. But seriously, government, if you're listening, I would love to be one. Moving on.
Government, if you're listening.
If you're listening, which they probably are. Oh boy.
Any government, not even American government.
Well, I don't know if I barely trust our government. I don't know if I trust like any other government. Or maybe I do more because I don't trust our government. I don't know. Moving on.
Getting carried away again. Then I think we get the scene with Walker trying on his new suit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I want to say
wait, was that before the museum or after?
I don't know, dude. Which one do you want to do talk about first?
We'll talk about Walker first.
Yeah, we already got it brought up. So
okay.
Val, right? Mm-hmm. I read something earlier yesterday that she is going to be featured in Black Widow.
Really?
Yeah. So
is her name Val? Because let me bring out my
it's
book.
not. It's like Valentina or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be under V. Let's take a look at the book.
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm right at you. But that's okay. Maybe she has a code name. But because who is she working with? Because I was watching it and I made a connection and I should have written it down. Oh crap, I can't remember. Maybe if I watch it back again, I can put it in the description or like add a little bit. But I made a connection and she said something or did something that was very similar that made me think she was working with someone else, but I don't remember who. I have a terrible memory.
Yeah, I have no idea who she is or where she comes from. But if that is true that she will be in Black Widow, then we are going to figure that out.
I know.
Which is cool.
Very cool. Very cool. So now John Walker becomes the U.S. agent.
I like me some black and red. So that's I mess with his colors.
Oh my goodness! Say that. When he first came out, I was like the Falcon, and I was like, wait, no, they can't just like do that right now, can they?
The jet black is smooth though. I like it.
It does look nice, but is he evil or bad? Or I mean, evil or good?
What does it say in the book?
Okay, guys. So I have my book again. Shocker. And then there's a struggle. Okay, right there.
Actually, to our non-reaction viewers.
Oh yes.
We brought the book out in our reaction that we just posted to the Shang-Chi trailer.
So if you want to see the first look, no, I'm just kidding. If you guys want to see the Shang-Chi, oh my God, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, love that guy.
Yep, he's a great guy. Thank God. Shang-Chi featured in this book. It's a Marvel encyclopedia, so it has a lot of characters. This is a big book. I'd consider it pretty thick, but it has like a lot. It has the basic characters. Big. Not too big, but pretty big. And then a lot of the guides from the comic books and girls. So I
haven't seen it in person, so I don't know.
I mean, it's real. I promise.
It's. I mean, no, I know. I'm saying the bigness of it.
Compared to my face.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, it's a big book.
It's bigger than a textbook.
I promise I'm not like a weak child. Well, I mean I am, but like this is a big book. Okay. So this is what the book says on the US agent, not necessarily what the storyline could potentially play out as. This is just what has happened in the comics and what Stanley like wanted to include in the book. Just a little disclaimer. This isn't like spoilers or anything. Okay, so ex-soldier John Walker struck a deal with the power broker to become the superhero Patriot. That was the connection. Val was working with the power broker, which is Shannon. Got it. When Steve Rogers resigned as Captain America, what?
Can I pause you?
Yeah.
Is there only one power broker? You think Val is a power broker? If there is multiple?
If there's multiple, she could be one. But I know Shannon's one because that's what freaking what's her name said. Let me quickly QRSTUP's back here. Sorry, I don't know the alphabet. Power broker. Okay, so in here it's a man.
Breaking the gender rules.
Well, there's obviously so many different things of comics and such. So
Yeah.
But anyways, let's find this guy again. Found him. When Steve Rogers resigned, see, he didn't really die. He resigned. Walker replaced him in the role. After Rogers reclaimed his shield, Walker became the U.S. agent, fighting
in that storyline, though, Sam becomes Captain America too, still, right?
Yes.
He always did in the comics. I did see that the other day in another video I was researching.
Something about the Dark Reign. So that could be something that's coming up in like phase 4, 5, and 6, potentially. He lost his left arm and leg, then became warden of the Raft super prison while trapped in an alternative reality with the Dark Avengers. He bonded with lobotomized Venom, which restored his limbs, and then Walker confronted Sam when Sam Wilson seemed to lose control as Captain America, and later joined the struggle against the evil Hydra, Captain America.
So then we get Sam visiting Isaiah for the last time, and it's a happy reunion, right?
It was beautiful.
It was very beautiful. And
I like how his nephew's like the biggest douche to Sam ever. Like, I think that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, you again?
Like, you can come in my house. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah. And then he talks to Isaiah in the back little garden. I just think it's so funny how this old man is like picking up this huge plant that's like this big.
Oh, I know.
Just, like, throwing it on his porch. I know
it's like 300-pound like soil plant. And he's just carrying it around.
Badass.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah,
but then he tells them to go clean up. And this is the part where the tears started pouring down, because the second that scene changed, I knew what was going to happen. Oh.
Yeah. You thought that's what made you cry?
It was like beautiful. I mean, I cried
beautiful.
like technically
don't get me wrong,
but like the suit made me like get choked up, and then like the speech like made me get choked up. But like when I saw like them walking into the museum, and like I just knew what was gonna happen. Like I started like choking up, and I'm like, oh my god, no, Alyssa, no, like don't, like come on, just come on, Alyssa. But then like you see
that was a very beautiful moment. He got him his own little exhibit, so he lives on forever, and
no one ever forgets.
No one ever forgets him. That was full circle.
It was beautiful. And I was like sobbing, like grossly crying.
Yeah.
It was so bad. I also took a video of when Sam like first flew up, and I knew he was Cap. Obviously we all knew he was Cap, but his light was blue instead of like red on his jetpack.
Might have to throw that into the video.
Oh my god, no. I'm like, oh my god, like my face is red, my eyes are like squinty and gross. But yeah,
leave a like if you want to see that.
Please don't. If this video gets 1,000 views and 500,
you can't set a view goal because no one's gonna know that until
okay, fine,
if unless they're watching the video.
Sorry, I don't know how YouTube works. If this video gets 1,000 likes.
Oh yeah.
But like
impossible.
No, cool. we get 5 likes per video. That's why I'm setting it high, because then it'll never happen and no one will ever have to see that video, because
all right, that's fair. That's fair. Not fair, but fair.
Good, cool. I'm glad. Anyways,
Bucky goes to see his old man. Tells him the truth. That scene was that scene was hard to watch. But also awesome at the same time.
I'm glad he told him, because
not just him, everyone on the list.
Oh yeah, that's very true. But this one, like, he meant it. Like, he meant it so hard. You know what I mean?
And they were teasing it since episode 1, you know?
Right. I think I said in another episode, I was like, that scene is going to be painful to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I probably agreed with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, most definitely. But yeah,
he knew he wasn't gonna like forgive him for it, really, but like he just had to get it off his chest.
Well, I'm wondering if
sad part.
I don't know, because obviously he probably doesn't forgive him because he killed his son, but like you didn't really see him. Like, that was it. Like, it was just
give a full reaction.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it could be left up for debate or room for like, I don't know, something, but who knows?
No,
Now moving on to the last scene. Not the post-credit scene, but the one where Bucky's coming up with the cake and he's so like family oriented now. Husband material.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
He is husband material.
I love Bucky Barnes. James Buchanan bars.
Refresh my mind because I kind of have a faded memory of that scene.
So it's basically like a little cookout that happened by the boat on the dock with Sam's like neighborhood, his family, and then Bucky just comes to join. And it's just really wholesome. Like I don't think there's much dialogue. I think it's literally just like a little snippets of here and there of Bucky hanging out with Sam, like playing with the kids, talking to Sarah, everyone's eating. And then I think it ends with Sam and Bucky both looking out into the ocean.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
it. And then we get the title screen, Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Oh my God. They should have done Captain America and White Wolf. Then why even put that tidbit? Okay, because in like the first episode, Falcon and Winter Soldier, when Sam was talking to Bucky and he was like, okay, Winter Soldier, whatever, or White, he calls him White something. Bucky goes, it's White Wolf. And then he's like, oh, your Wakanda trip, got you all, whatever. It's like, why put that in there if they're not gonna like do anything? But I also understand it because that episode was like for Captain America, like for Sam Wilson. You know what I mean? So it makes sense, but
no, I agree. So then we get a nice little ending with that nice title screen. That was cool. And then post-credit scene. We get Sharon putting on her little
Two-Face. Shannon?
Sharon.
Oh, I've been saying Shannon. Sorry, guys. I think I did.
I didn't notice.
Oh well.
She gets her little Two-Face little hearing going out, and she gets her job back and her family pardoned. Have we seen her family?
No, I don't think so. Because there might have been some people in the background at Peggy's funeral in the Civil War, but I don't remember anyone.
True, yeah. So then she gets her job back, and then she's walking out, and she gets her smirk to the camera. Who did she call?
No idea. I think that's up for
But it basically, that phone call reveals that she is not
not a good guy. Nuh-uh. Yeah. Absolutely not. She literally just called them right out of the front doors at like the freaking Capitol or whatever. Like, what do you want to get in your car or wait?
And I was I was actually watching a video before this on this episode, and this guy pointed out that it's kind of beautiful that Sam now is basically a combination between Captain America and Iron Man when you think about it. And now that both of them are gone, like he's basically filling the void, you know? So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Stop. The sun just got so much brighter when you said that. Oh my God. Yo.
It did.
Oh my God.
Clouds have parted.
He really is.
And going on, I feel like he's gonna like maybe I don't know, because like not Iron Man, yes, probably, but the role that Tony Stark had I feel like is a way bigger role to fill.
Yeah.
With his family name
could go into that. She had a suit.
He could marry Pepper.
Oh my God, no, he could not do that. That is a widowed woman.
I wonder if we'll ever see her again.
I feel like we will. It probably, like the next Spider-Man movie she might be in.
True.
But I don't know because Happy was in it. But also they might save all of that and then make it be like 15 years later and I'm working's like this like
oh yeah
this same like she's like an exact replica of her father like it because what I'm thinking, sorry I just had a stroke, is that she'll have the same like, if this is just a hypothetical like what I'm thinking, she could have the same storyline, like she could be like a player, she could be super smart, like a billionaire, like partying, whatever. True, but then instead of having like 5 movies to figure it out, like she figures it out in like 30 minutes of the
I can literally totally see that, right. Like like a whole conversation going down of her trying to like become like a hero, and then like her mom like, look what happened to your father, like some intense scene like that.
Yes. Oh my God, I cannot wait for that moment.
Like, how dare you say his name, or like something like that.
You are nothing like him. Or it's like she's like, well, I'm nothing like your father. She goes, well, I'm everything like him.
Oh yeah, just something like that.
Yo, my dream was if I could be an actress for any movie franchise in the entire world, I'd want to be Morgan Stark.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, it'd be so dope.
That would be sick. I would love to be in Marvel. Are you kidding me?
Me too, because then you get to work with like Tom Holland and Sebastian Stan.
I feel like it's not. It can't be that. Like it's obviously hard to get that role, but like it's like somewhat easy because they just have so many mediums. They got shows now. They got multiple movies. They got whatever.
I know.
There's like so many things you could do.
Absolutely, I was watching a cartoon of the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I saw that on your story.
Oh yeah, it was great. I started watching it today.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah, they have so many of the TV shows. Like I'm about to go watch them all, but I picked the most like relevant one because sometimes like old cartoon and design on TV just like hurts my head.
I guess we could talk about what do we think is gonna go from this. My one buddy was saying that that this is left open for a season 2, but they did say all the shows are gonna only be one season, right?
Yeah, maybe.
But now giving some time to think about it, I can definitely see Sam getting his own Captain America movie.
Absolutely.
With some of this in mind from this show.
Right.
And maybe Bucky's a side character. I feel like the show was kind of all about Sam.
It really is. So I think that I don't know. See, but with only being one season, unless they
nothing wrong with that, but like I feel like it should have been like more of both of them. I feel like Bucky was kind of like just there, dealing with his past. That's it.
Maybe because he already had some movies that like quote unquote featured him.
Yeah, that's true.
But
he did have his own movie basically.
I think Falcon. Oh my gosh,
because Sam's always been a side character,
right? So it's just his time to shine. But the only issue I see with not doing like season 2 for like even WandaVision and the Falcon and Winter Soldier is that like John Walker, like where are we going to see U.S. Agent again? And same with Val. And then like when people say like one world, one people before those people died in the car, like is that going to be in season 2 or like is this are these TV series right? Are these TV series even like Loki and then like Hawkeye and whatever, like are those TV series setting up like the big movie? So then is like WandaVision gonna be like a bigger movie, you know what I mean, like have 3 movies and then like Captain America now Sam will have like his movies like with Bucky and then US Agent might get a movie, you know what I mean, like that's just my question, like if there's no season 2 then there has to be movies because obviously there's gonna be movies. I don't know, it's just like
I know, it's all a big question, isn't it?
I know, because phase 4 we're in now, and then phase 5 is like Thor Love and Thunder, and then like Doctor Strange. So then we'll like phase 6 be these movies.
If there was a Sam movie, Sam Captain America movie, I definitely think US Agent would be involved.
That's true.
And with like Val and all that, because if we see how big of a role that Val has in Black Widow, if she's in that, then maybe if she does have a big role in that movie, then she could definitely have a big role in another movie.
It's very true.
Next Captain America with John Walker or whatever.
You're right. Oh my god.
Maybe that movie could be about like Sharon and like John Walker being the bad guys, like and then Bucky and Cap.
They'll figure it out.
Because maybe since the show is called Falcon and Winter Soldier, the movie to come out would be called Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Okay, I see. Possibilities.
Just a thought. Wow. It could be like a finale of this movie. And like shows have done movies that come after it before. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Breaking Bad, have you?
I've not.
Well, a couple years ago they came out with a movie. Like the show was finished and everything, like it was finished, and then they came out with a movie that like took place like literally right after the last episode, and like, gave us like a little ending to keep us satisfied. That was cool. That's what they'll do. And the show I'm watching right now, Peaky Blinders, it's on Netflix. Those start coming. Well, no, they only have 5 seasons out right now, but they're coming out with the 6th season, and then after that, they're coming out with a movie for that show. So maybe they'll do something like that for.
That'd be cool.
Just because it's like been done before, so.
Right. Wow. Fair enough.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah. And you should definitely watch Breaking Bad.
I don't know.
You really should. Like, I'm telling you, it is the best show on the planet. I don't say that lightly, and I don't say that lightly.
I know. Maybe I'll look into it. At least try it. I'll at least try it.
You should definitely try it.
Okay. I will try.
I will vouch that. And if you ever want to talk about it with me, I will talk about it all day.
Fair enough, Ferg. Fair enough. Then you got to watch Julie and the Phantoms. It's a kid show, but never mind. I'm totally kidding.
Is that like a Danny Phantom spinoff?
No. No, it's about this girl whose mom passed away and she has a love for music, and then all of a sudden like she plays a CD and these ghosts from that band come down, but they're like cute, and then like they can't be seen, but like when they play music with her they can be seen. It's like really weird, but it's rated G. I love it. No, it's so cheesy, you would hate it.
Well, if you told me to watch something, I would have that mutual trust with you. So
okay, so you're trying to make me watch Breaking Bad.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, got it.
But I'm just saying I would trust you if you tell me to watch something.
I can tell you to watch a Barbie movie and you probably wouldn't watch it.
You know what? I have dabbled with the Barbie movies before in my life, so
you have probably because
I don't remember much, but my sister used to watch them.
Yep, fair enough. I'll accept that answer.
And I was in the same room as her, so there you go.
They're great, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, once you get past the pink and the princesses and all that.
A little Barbie girl. This is why YouTubers do that. I get it now. Ooh, stylish Barbie. I got a pair of shorts from Zara and they're like Barbie. Look at guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this came on the tag.
I see. So I mean,
is that all we got?
I think we've covered everything, and I'm excited for the future of Marvel. Once again, we've covered WandaVision and now this. Look at us.
Look at us.
Wow. We did it.
We'll keep posting reactions to trailers if any new ones come out.
Yeah.
We might be starting to post more mainstream YouTube content.
Yeah, because we don't got a whole lot coming out.
Right.
Do we know when Loki comes out?
Loki comes out in June something, maybe 11th, or Black Widow comes out.
Well, summer will be in full effect by then. So
June or July.
Will definitely have some other videos coming out.
Wait.
For sure. What?
When does Loki come out? No, Loki comes out in June. Black Widow comes out in July.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, so we have some time to spare in between then.
Right.
We'll definitely cover some we can do like some emergency videos or whatever if new content comes out and we want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Or we have theories and such. But yeah, that's all we got for today. And that's it. We'll see ya. Yeah. We'll see you next time.
I guess we will. Hopefully we'll have some new content out soon. And talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
See ya.